Pro-Iranian groups used drones and rockets to target U.S. forces and facilities in Iraq 3 times in the last 3 days. This coincided with the anniversary of the death of IRGC Quds Force head Qasem Soleimani, killed in a U.S. airstrike in January 2020. However, the uptick in attacks seems to be more than just a symbolic anniversary desultory rocket fire scenario. It could be growing into something larger because the attacks have not extended to Syria and the U.S. responded with counterfire. One false move could lead to casualties, and that could bring the shadow war between the U.S. and Iran out into the open, possibly leading to clashes in Syria which could affect Israel. Pro-Iran groups have used Syria to strike at Israel and view the U.S. and Israel as enemies. Over the last several days, it looked like pro-Iran groups were going to use drones to attack U.S. forces in symbolic attacks. The U.S. has installed counter-drone solutions in Baghdad, al-Assad base and likely in Erbil as well, in Iraq. The counter-drone, or what is called counter-UAS, the fire was seen in a video published after a January 4 attack on the al-Assad base, one that houses Iraqi forces, and where some U.S. forces have a facility. The same base was attacked by Iranian ballistic missiles in January 2020 after the U.S. killed Soleimani. The 2 drones that headed for the base on January 4 were hit with a combination of missile and machine gun fire, a system known as SIRAM. Now, the shadow conflict that has emerged, stretching from Baghdad to attacks on the U.S. in Tanf garrison in Syria, is growing and risks exploding into the open. This could affect Israel as well because foreign reports have said in the past that pro-Iran groups targeted Tanf in response to Israeli airstrikes in Syria. It could also affect the Iran deal negotiations in Vienna.